Hi everybody, this is for your newspaper project so you know what to do and all the instructions. You have, excuse me, 3 pages. This is your first page, your second page, and your third page. I know you can't read these, but you can see kind of the outline so you know which page I'm talking about. And this is the third page, and this is at the top. I wanted to read this part. Part of your newspaper project is to interview someone, interview a person in your home or someone that you are able to call. You will ask the questions. You will use the questions below to ask that person. Write down the answers, and then when you're writing on the newspaper, include who that person is. So right here, you and your parents, or you and somebody, need to come up with the questions. So question 1, and then you're going to write your question, and then as you're talking to them, you're going to write their answer right here. Excuse me. The same with question 2 and with question 3. Then, when you're finished with that, you're going to come over here. On the page 1, over here on the right, it says interview of, and you're going to put the name of the person that you have interviewed. And then you're going to write down their answers. You're going to look at their answers over here. You're going to write your question and then write the answer. You don't have a lot of room, but basically all I want is your question, your answer. So don't get real wordy. Don't write a whole lot of words for your question. And so that can be in there. And then the world as we see it is written by you. This right here is written by you. This is your work. Feel free to express your opinions. The rules are you may not speak badly about a person or use bad language. You must fill the entire box, and you cannot use really large letters. Okay, so now coming back to page 1. This is the world as we see it today, written by, and your name goes there. And you're going to write the world as you see it today. You can write about whatever you want. If you want to write about the virus, or if you're choosing to write about something else, that is fine also. Maybe being this distance learning, you can write about that. And going back a notch, put your name of your newspaper up here. Down here is weather. If you want to look up the weather and actually get the correct weather, then you are welcome to do that, or you can make up your own. You can draw a picture. Up here is a picture. You can draw a picture of yourself. In newspapers, they have a lot of pictures of people, pictures of places. So just get creative with that. And then over here, a recipe from home. Get creative with it. Maybe I get to use your recipe. We will see. And then down here is a movie review. Take your favorite movie that you like and give me a review about it. And who knows, maybe I'll get to watch it. And then on page 2, you're going to do a cartoon. And again, the newspapers have a lot of cartoons, and you can do one however you want to do without that. And now, 3 questions you would ask the author of The Bridge to Terabithia. And this goes with what you're doing with Mrs. Moore. And so kind of just think about those questions. If you were able to meet that author, what would you ask them? What questions would you ask? And then a coupon. Y'all probably get coupons in the mail all the time. And you could draw your own coupon, and just whatever you want to, maybe your favorite food, your favorite cereal, you can draw that and put it on sale as a coupon. Okay, now this up here, the puzzle, I meant to do this earlier, I forgot to, but like, let's see, P-E. Now you could do that. That's part of the puzzles that we have done, and you have these letters, and you have to figure out what the word is. So, figure out what the word is. And make sure I spell it right. So you can do any kind of puzzle like that on there. And then ask an adult what it was like to live without a cell phone. And I guarantee you, every adult I have talked to that didn't have a cell phone loved it. So we had it good back there without cell phones. And then list things for sale. Maybe you have some things around your house that your parents want to sell, or you want to sell. My daughter has a motorcycle that we want her to sell, but you could put that on there and how much you're going to sell it for. Maybe a car, and you don't have to fill this up, but if you have some things that you want to sell, write those down there. And I believe, oh yes, so the last thing is, if only for fun, if you want to do this, you can, let's see, dress up as a news reporter or a news anchor. Those are the people that you see on TV. The person who sits at the desk and gives the news, or the person who goes out into the field and interviews people outside the news station. And record yourself giving the news or being a weather person. You could also record yourself interviewing people. If you come up with something else, go for it. That is totally for fun. If you want to make your own little microphone, if you want to get dressed up and have somebody record you doing that. And now, of course, you could have like everything written on the paper and then have that paper out in front of you so you're not just la la la, but you actually have something you can read. That is not part of this grade. All right, this is just totally for fun. I would love to see it. This may be something that I would share with Mr. McCracken and Mrs. Solomoji. They might really enjoy that as well. So if you have any other questions, please ask me. I'm here for you, but this is hopefully just to get y'all going so that you understand what's going on. Oh yes, and just remember that this is not due until May 20th, so work on it a little bit at a time. You do not have to rush, but remember to do this, but you have plenty of time, 4 weeks maybe, 4 or 5 weeks to do this, so enjoy it, have fun, and I'll see you later.